Laki na yan. Ibasa na naman. Oh, stop.
Sa panahon ngayon, grabe na talaga ang bilis ng pag-develop ng technology at innovation nito. Halos lahat ng bagay at kahit simpleng gamit lang dati ay nagiging smart na. Katulad lang ng project namin ngayon na ipapakita sa inyo. Isang automated trash can na ginagamitan ng automation at Internet of Things. So ano ba ang goal nito? Ang goal ng device na ito ay i-promote ang cleanliness, convenience, at syempre good manners and responsibility pagdating sa waste management. Ano ba ang goal ng device na ito? First, cleanliness. For no contact and mas hygienic. Convenience, mas pinadaling gamitin. At syempre, good manners and responsibility pagdating sa waste management. Gamit ang sensor, internet, and automation, nagkaroon kami ng modernong basurahan na swak sa modernong panahon. So first, let's identify the materials for this project. First, you can use any Arduino models, but on our project, we use Arduino R4 Minima. Second, you can use one ultrasonic sensor to detect the motion. Third, one servo motor. Fourth, one 6x12 LCD with I2C. Fifth, one ESP8266 for connectivity in internet. Sixth, one IR sensor for detecting if the bin is full. 7. Breadboard. And lastly, male to male, male to female, and jumper wires for connecting the components.
Sa mga advantage nito ay ang hindi mo na kailangan hawakan ang maraming trash bin at kung marami kang bitbit o marami kang dala ay friendly user siya at hindi mo na siya kailangan hawakan o buksan ang takip na to. Ito ay nakakonect sa Blink app kung saan pwede mong i-activate to at i-deactivate na kung saan man ikaw ang may hawak na application na to. At the same time, meron siyang sensor na kapag napuno na ang basurahan ay mag-notify ito sa phone mo or sa smartphone mo na puno na ang basura na to. At the same time, meron din siyang screen sa harapan na kung saan ay naka-direct na sinasabi ni trash bin na kung ito ay pwede mo na gamitin o puno na. So, napakalaking advantage nito, especially sa public or sa panloob man na paaralan o opisina o sa bahay.
Sa simula pa lang, kailangan muna natin ayusin ang ating workspace at isasama natin ang breadboard at Arduino Uno R4 Minima. I-connect natin ang 5B and GND pins ng Arduino sa dalawang rails ng breadboard. Itong setup na to ang magsisilbing power source ng lahat ng components natin. Mas organized at madali ang wiring. Pagkatapos, maayos ang power distribution sa isa natin ikabit ang mga components.
Pang-una natin ay ang servo motor. Yung control signal wires ng servo motor ay nakakonect sa digital pin 10 ng Arduino. This pin is used para mag-send ng PWM signal na nagko-control sa movement ng servo motor. Yung power at ground wires naman ng servo ay nakabit sa 5 volts at GND rails ng breadboard, kung saan siya ay kukuha ng stable na power galing sa Arduino.
Hello, I'm Dennis Balbon. So, sa part na to, we wire up the ultrasonic sensor. So, ano nga bang silbi nito? This component helps detect the distance of an object from the trash bin. Kumbaga siya yung nagsisilbing mata ng system. Kapag may papalapit na object, siya yung magdi-deliver ng signal kay Arduino kung saan yung Arduino yung pinakautak ng buong system and yung Arduino naman yung mag-uutos kay servo motor kung kailan siya bubukas. Kung saan kapag nagbigay ng signal si ultrasonic sensor. So to connect the ultrasonic sensor, connect the trig pin to digital pin and the echo pin to digital pin on the Arduino. Just like the servo, its power and ground are also connected through the breadboard rails.
Now comes the IR sensor, which detects the presence of objects or a hand near the bin. Its output pin is connected to digital pin 7 on the Arduino, Once again, its power is pulled from the 5B rail and ground from the GND rail on the breadboard. Following that, we connect the L2C LCD display to provide feedback or status messages. The SDA pin is connected to SDA pin on Arduino and the SCL pin also on the Arduino, which are the default L2C pins. And to power the LCD, the BCC pin is connected to 5B and GND to the ground rail on the breadboard. This ensures proper voltage for reliable display output.
I'm Frederick Santiago and I'm here to explain the codings on the Arduino in ESP8266. So first, we need to include these 4 libraries on the Arduino coding, which is Servo H, Wire H, Liquid Crystal, I2C, and Software Serial. These two are on the already installed in the local library of the IDE, but this you need to install it first on the library manager, and the name is Liquid Crystal I2C by Frank de Brabander. And next, these are the variables that you need on the code. So on this part, we include the servo to properly use the servo motor, and this is the pins. Servo pin for 10, trig pin and echo pin is on the ultrasonic sensor, and IR sensor pin for pin number 7. And next, activate the software serial for communication in the serial manager. And next are the open angle and close angle to the for the servo motor, which is open and close, and distance for the to detect of the ultrasonic sensor, and duration for 5,000 or 5 seconds. So these are to record the time, which is we use it later. And this bool are also using it later to detect if the IR sensors and the servo motors are open or closed. And this, you need to include this to activate the LCD, and this message for to insert in the void. So we're here on the void setup, which is this part is for to start as closed with delay of 2 seconds or 2000. And here to in include the pins to work, and here just to detect if the Arduino are opened. And next, on the loop, on this part here is the where how the prototype works. So command serial means the software serial or the communication in the serial monitor. And if received on the so I mean we are on blink and web. So if the ESP8266 serial monitor detects disabled, so the bin is disabled and closed. And if the CMD is enabled, the program will activate and run on what he was the purpose. And here, next, if the IR sensor pin is activated, which is the low, it will detect as full and notify it on your blink up, and also on the LCD. He prints the message. This is the message later, which is palitan mo na to, palitan mo na yung plastic. Yeah. And then closes after 7,000 the value, or 7 seconds. Then after 7 seconds, the detection of the infrared sensor are returns to false, which is to, again, you can use again the smart trash bin. And here, the detections, which is this part, if he detects the ultrasonic sensor, it will open. And on this part, which is, so the is open, or make it false, so close the smart trash bin, and also the servo motor. And that's the code for the Arduino. So next is on the codings for ESP8266. So here I included the template ID, template name, and the authentication token that you can get on the Blink app to access that application. So here the include, also for the include 8 ESP8266 Wi-Fi, ESP8266 web server to access the IoT in the web server, and next Blink simple ESP8266, and also the software serial. So to include the ESP8266 modules, you first go to File, Preferences, and get this link and paste it here to download it on the boards manager. And next, you get the SSID and password on what connection you want to get connected, and here the software serial. And I said it kanina na to communicate both Arduino and ESP8266. So here set up the web server, and here the bool statements to detects if the detects in the serial monitor if he receives the signal on the CMD enabled or disabled. So next, here this is the page, which is coding like coding in HTML language here. So here is ours, and next on that is on the web, to access on the web server. Here is and next is the Blink. Here the I set up on the Blink app that if the va- the value is 1, the smart trash bin is enabled. And here in the setup, I set on the server to 9600, which is to communicate in each modules. So Wi-Fi that begin to connect on the internet on what you inserted, and here actually this serial print in that you can see it on the serial monitor. Here it releases, and next started the blink include, and also the web server on this part. On the loop are uh, it runs the web server and also the blink, and here if it detects the connected, and this part the it releases the notification on the in the application blink, and this is the what signal do you receiving in the serial monitor also. And that's all. And lastly, it's how to upload. So make sure you set the on the ESP8266. Here you set this node MCU 1.0, which is there that. And before you uploading, you need to remove the RX and TX pin, then hit this upload button, and on the Arduino you can just connect it to your laptop, the USB, and also set the designated USB port, which is also set it as the Arduino Uno R4 Minima, and hit this upload button and wait it's completed without any errors. So that's all. Thank you.